evening, everybody. This is NASR, and I am Billy DiNapoli. Welcome. Tonight, this is the Miami Hurricanes post-game. And it is all about the U. It's all about the U tonight, kids. All about the U. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Hurricanes defeat Texas A&M 10-3 in a defensive showcase by the Canes. 105,000 screaming Texas A&M fans. And we ruined their Christmas. Ruined it. All those that doubted us. Shame on you. Defense wins championships, baby. It is all about the U tonight on the show. All about the U and the post game. 10-3 final score. Miami defeats Texas A&M in front of 105,000 enemy fans. And the Canes are moving on. Ohio State next week. But we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it. Listen. This was a game. Weather conditions, 50-mile-an-hour winds. Kicking was a struggle. We blocked an A&M kick early. That didn't have nothing to do with the wind. Our kicker did miss 2 field goals. One was just blown by the wind. You saw it. And I'm going to tell you one thing, though. I do have to say 2 of the kicks were his fault. 2 of the kicks from short range were his fault. I'm going to say one thing right now, though. Star of the game, Bryce Fitzgerald, 2 interceptions for the Canes, including the clincher. And that was it. The Canes, Malachi Tony on a jet sweep, which was actually a pass play. It was a forward flip by Carson Beck. And let's be honest, Beck didn't do much. Again, 50-mile-an-hour winds, boys and girls. That made things difficult for the offense, for sure. And we definitely struggled on offense a lot of the day. But the weather conditions contributed greatly to that. Listen, we missed 3 field goals. Otherwise, we could have had control of the game. But it is what it is. Listen, on one of the kicks, the wind blew it. You could see the flags blowing, and it blew the kick wide. But I'm going to say he shanked one of them, and then the last kick from 35 yards, he hit the crossbar. Listen, the kicker had a great season. He had a great season, so you can't kill him. He did choke a little bit. He missed, he missed a couple of kicks he should have hit, for sure. Carter Davis has been, listen, we lost Borregales to the Patriots in the NFL draft. Carter Davis has had an excellent year for the Canes. He was only 1 for 4 today. And I will say, one of the kicks was windblown. 2, the one from 40 and 35, he just shanked. He shanked them. It is what it is. But I'm not going to kill Carter Davis. He's been fantastic all season. The weather conditions hampered the passing game for sure. And how you counter that when you're in a bad weather game, this is how you counter that. You use your big, bad offensive line. That's what you do. And you pound the ball. The Canes ran for 200 yards. Most of those by Mark Fletcher, who did his late father proud today. Fletcher was 17 carries for 172 yards. Now, Carson was 14 of 20 for only 103 yards, 1 touchdown, the flip option on the jet sweep to Malachi Tony for the go-ahead and game-winning touchdown. But listen, Carson didn't make any mistakes, no turnovers. He didn't hurt you. Where Marcel Reed for A&M threw 2 picks. So we got the better of the quarterback play on the road. And Mario, former offensive lineman, 2-time national champion, we get on him for being not a great in-game coach and sometimes the discipline of the team. We know he's a good recruiter. We know he has the boosters behind him. We know the team practices hard and plays hard. But sometimes, like in Louisville and SMU, and you see 9 penalties for, 85 yards, and you see, 12 penalties for 100 yards in the SMU game, and you think, oh, well, you worry about Mario in these big games. Well, you shouldn't be worried right now because Mario Cristobal just won a huge game. The team had only 3 penalties for 25 yards, a buttoned-up, solid, disciplined game. So for all of us, including me at times, that get on Mario, you got to give him kudos because the team played a disciplined, buttoned-up game. The only turnover was a strip by the Texas A&M defensive back on Malachi Tony, your best player. And he fumbled at midfield when we had a drive going, and you saw Malachi was basically crying on the sideline. Kudos to his teammate Fletcher and Beck and all the guys that came in, and they consoled him. They said, listen, we're going to need you, kid. We're going to need you. Hang in there. And fortunately, the defense stepped up. They had Malachi's back. They got a stop right after that. And then we had the drive where Malachi seals it on the touchdown. A jet sweep, but it was technically a pass because it was a forward flip from Beck. And they scored a touchdown, and that was 3rd and goal, I believe, from the 7-yard line. And Malachi gets in the end zone on the right side around with some good blocking around the right side along the sideline into the end zone on the flip from Beck. And that was the game winner. Now, we got nervous. They came down the field. We had the 15-yard penalty, one of our few. And listen, it was a penalty. It was a roughing the passer, although Reed did emphasize it by throwing himself to the ground. But at the end of the day, they got the stop. They got the pick. I'll tell you what, Corey Hetherman, he is the best coach in the NCAA. Last year, we won 10 games, and we missed out on the playoff by losing the final game at Syracuse, not because of Cam Ward and our dynamic offense, it's because our defense was just not there yet. We didn't have the players yet. We had some injuries. Our defense was terrible last year. We solved that this year with the portal and some returning players from injury, and we fortified our defense. We got the right coordinator in bringing Hetherman in. Hetherman has been the best coach on the Miami Hurricane staff. The defensive performance today by the Canes, Ruben Bain was all over the place. He was all over the place. Blocked a field goal. I mean, let's get some statistics. Let's get some statistics here. Ruben Bain today, 4 tackles, blocked field goal. Keontae Scott returns, and Keontae Scott is an NFL defensive back. You'll be watching him in the NFL for years. Keontae Scott had 2 sacks today. He had 2 sacks today. Bain had 3 sacks, a blocked field goal, and him and Bryce Fitzgerald get game balls. Bryce Fitzgerald with 2 picks, Ruben Bain with 3 sacks. The Canes defense today, Messidor, a sack and a half. He had an incredible game, 4 tackles, a sack and a half. Jacoby Thomas had a half a sack before getting his bell rung. The Miami Hurricanes had 7 sacks today on defense. 7 sacks, 2 big picks. Marcel Reed does what he does when he's pressured and playing a real team. He turns the ball over, and that's just what he did today. That's just what he did today, and he did it in clutch times and in the final moments, and the Canes defense made it happen. They pressured him today. They shut down the A&M running game. They couldn't run the ball for shit. It's a great day to be a Miami Hurricane, fam. It's a great day to be a Miami Hurricane. The Miami Hurricanes are 11-2, and they are one of the final 8 teams standing. They're moving on to the next round, proving to everybody how much we belong in the dance. This is a team that 4 years ago had 5 wins. Mario came in after Manny left. We had 5 wins. The recruiting, the boosters are on point. The team has what it takes. Now listen, we could have lost a close game and we could have said, hey, the objective this year was to get to the college football playoffs. That was the objective. And we achieved that. We did that. We got to the dance, and you could have been satisfied with that. But now we are in the dance, and we're winning in the dance. Now we're one of 8 teams left. We're going to play Ohio State, and we have as good a chance as anybody. Like Nick Saban said, get the Canes in there and watch out. They're dangerous. Nick Saban picked them today on the college game day broadcast, and the Canes get the victory 10-3. Carson Beck, listen, the weather conditions really hampered a passing game. I did think we were a little conservative at first, but you know what? I was probably wrong about that because I have a lot of good friends around the nation that cover college football, and they were texting me and they're going, look, in this weather, we got to pound the football. We got to pound the ball. And they kept texting me, run Fletcher, run Fletcher, run Fletcher. Patrick Dobbs, Atlanta, Georgia. This one's for you. All day you were texting me about running the football. Mark Fletcher, 17 carries for 172 yards. The #1 star of the game on offense. Keontae Scott, 2 sacks. Bryce Fitzgerald, 2 interceptions. Mesidor, a sack and a half. Bain, 3 sacks and a blocked field goal. Those are your stars for the Miami Hurricanes today. And listen, for all of you guys that want to criticize Mario, it says he hasn't won a big game. Well, he just freaking did. Didn't he? He just did. We are in celebration mode, obviously, here at headquarters. We're in freezing New England here, but obviously, you know, my parents had a home in South Florida my entire life. I grew up half my time there, half my time here, so all my loyalties are to South Florida and the University of Miami. And this year we will not only cover football, we're going to cover Miami baseball, we cover the University of Miami basketball. New coach Jay Lucas is 10-2. We will cover all the Canes sports here, and we are just so thrilled. We are so thrilled and so happy. No matter what happens from this point on, we're playing with gravy. A lot of people didn't think we'd be here. Then when we got here, oh, you'll be one and done. We're not one and done. We went into Texas A&M, to College Station. Oh, the big 105,000 fans, and Carson was going to choke. That's what I got to say to that. We didn't choke. We controlled the game. Our defense dominated the game. We got enough points to win. Our quarterback didn't turn the ball over. 0 turnovers and only 3 penalties for 25 yards. Buttoned up, disciplined, no turnovers. That's how you win big football games. And that's what the Canes did today. That's what the Canes did today. Beck was only 14 of 20, 103 yards and a touchdown. No picks, no turnovers, no mistakes, no bad decisions. Sometimes that's all you need from your quarterback. Fletcher, 17 for 172. Malachi had 3 carries for 9 yards. Not a lot of big offensive numbers. Keon Marion had 3 catches for 33 yards. CJ had 2 for 25. Malachi had 5 for 22 and a touchdown. He did have the big punt return, which he would have scored a touchdown if he wasn't snagged on his foot at the last second there. Unfortunately, we didn't come up with points there because our kicker missed the field goal. But listen, I'm not going to kill the kicker. Davis was great all year. He was great all year. The wind took the first one. He missed a couple. He did. He made one. I would call him 1 for 3 today. One wasn't his fault. But listen, he's got a big leg. He's been great all year. We're going to give him a pass. We won the damn game. We won the damn game. And listen, Bryce Fitzgerald, 2 interceptions. That big interception at the end of the game. Marcel Reed, you are who you thought. You are who we thought you were. You are who we thought you were. Texas A&M somehow in the SEC avoided Ole Miss, Bama, Georgia. Somehow they, their best win was at Notre Dame when their young quarterback Carr was still figuring things out. Okay, they won at LSU and at Missouri, but those teams had down years. They hadn't seen a team like us. A&M had not seen a team like the Canes. And that's why they lost. That's why they lost. So, we are super proud of our Miami Hurricanes today. Super proud. We're moving on. We're one of the final 8 teams left in the nation. We're going on to play Ohio State. And we'll get to that this week. Right now, Ole Miss is beating Tulane 17-3. We got Oregon, James Madison. I have a winner in college already. I gave out the Canes and Bama in a teaser. That's a winner, 31. I am 31, 28-2. We're now 3 games over the mark. I have Ole Miss and Oregon in a teaser and Oregon straight. We will be on tomorrow morning. Usually our 11:30 show might be a bit earlier tomorrow morning. I think I might have to go on at 9. I got a family Christmas party. Again, if you would please, I do appreciate you guys so much. You've been so supportive. We've crushed it all year on Facebook Live. We definitely have probably 85 to 90% of our views coming on Facebook. We've been doing between 500 and 2,000 viewers a show. We appreciate you guys. Please subscribe to the North American Sports Report YouTube channel. I can get more endorsements, and if I get the YouTube channel going, it helps me a little more than Facebook. But I appreciate you guys coming on Billy DiNapoli. Follow Billy DiNapoli on Facebook and on Instagram. I give out all my picks on there. And please subscribe to the North American Sports Report. We definitely appreciate it. It's been a fun year in our very first year on the air. And we are having so much fun. So much fun. And obviously the Miami Hurricanes have made it a very exciting year. Lots of stuff happening in South Florida. You've got the Canes. You've got the Florida Panthers, the 2-time defending world champions, the 3-time defending Eastern Conference champions. And I knew that the vibes were going good. Last night I'm watching the Panthers, and they're down 3-0 against an excellent Carolina team with 9.5 minutes left. You guys already know the guys that are still not there. And Barkov out till the playoffs. And Kachuk is 2 weeks away. Hopefully he'll be back for the Winter Classic. And you got Noshik and Gadjevic, your 2 big bruisers who are intangible players and difference makers on your 4th line. You got Kulikov out on the defensive end. You got 5 guys out. And yet, in their last 8 games, they've gone 6-1-1. They've won 4 games in a row. And the Panthers are 1 point out of first in the Atlantic. And they have just had a week where they defeated the Lightning, the Stars, and the Carolina Hurricanes. Last night, they're down 3-0 with 9.5 minutes to go. Marchant scores the first one. And then they pull the goalie, Reinhart, Lindell. They score 2 goals to tie the game. And they win on an Evan Rodriguez goal in the shootout. A championship gutsy, ballsy win for the Florida Panthers. I got to tell you what, if I'm the rest of the NHL, I worry. I'd be worried. If they're this good with all these guys, how good are they going to be when if they're this good with all these guys out, how good are they going to be when everybody's back? So we got the Panthers, you got the freaking Miami Hurricanes. I'm going to tell you, okay, the Dolphins are down. You can't have everything. Anyway, that's going to wrap up our postgame. The Miami Hurricanes will play the Ohio State Buckeyes next week. Let's see. Do they? Well, they don't have any scheduling in it. We are going to the, I guess it's the, where is the bowl game for Miami? Let's check it. I think it's the Cotton Bowl. if anybody knows, you can message us on our YouTube channel, or you can message us direct on the call-in line 203-451-3379. Let's see if I could find the info. It's the Cotton Bowl, kids. Ohio State versus Miami in the Cotton Bowl. December 31st. So we're in the Cotton Bowl, December 31st, against Ohio State. They don't have the game time yet. There you go. We are looking at the Ole Miss game. Ole Miss is still up 17-3. Not covering, but I have them in a teaser. And we are super, super, super excited for the Miami Hurricanes victory today. I'm going to sign off now. I'll be on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we're going to switch our usual start time from 11:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. We're coming on at 9 a.m. We're going to give you all our wagering, all our picks, and everything. I got a Christmas party tomorrow I got to get to for family, so I can't come on at 11:30. So I'm going to come on a little earlier. It's going to be 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we'll go over the whole NFL Sunday. Again, we are super, super pumped for the Canes. Super pumped, super excited. And listen, guys, it's all gravy from here. I know we want more. Obviously, we want more. Obviously. We want more. And maybe we'll get more. Ohio State, better watch out, because the Canes are coming. Cotton Bowl, New Year's Eve. Here we go. It's all about the U, baby. This is Billy DiNapoli. This is the North American Sports Report. I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. But we will see you tomorrow morning. Peace.